This is StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fam Gamer TV. We are going to be fighting Gizmaluke, the end boss at the end of this Gizmaluke's Grotto dungeon here. So, I had contemplated doing like a little off-screen grinding. There's definitely some spots where my characters need to be able to learn abilities. However, I looked ahead at how short the interaction is going to be with Garnet and Steiner, and I just figured, you know what, there's not even a boss battle there. It's a very small interlude, so it's very easy for us to just go ahead and soldier through this Gizmaluke fight. Oh, here's that entice spell that I was going to tell you guys about. Great, so now Quina is not going to be on our side, she's going to be on Lamia's side. Excuse me. Oh, so it is a straight up confuse. Okay, good. I had thought that it was a charm. But I'm glad. Seems like it's a straight up confuse, so Quina does have a chance to attack Lamia still. And also has a chance to attack itself. Him or herself. Which I don't think would happen if it was a charm case either. Oh man, this Lamia is taking us to the ropes. I think we ought to go back and tent. Ooh, Quina with the win, even while confused. Zidane last out in some AP. So that's always annoying. We'll give him some potions. Just enough to possibly get back to the Moogle and tent. Can't believe I forgot to do that before I started this video. Ugh. I'm a noob. Okay, so let's see what our status is now. We're not full on Zidane's HP, but we're close to full on a lot of stuff, so I'll give him a potion, I'll give Quina a potion. I'm not going to worry about that 3 MP that Vivi hasn't healed yet. I'm just going to go ahead and save here. And that will be our Master Gizmaluke save. Okay, so if I can run out of this room and get around that bell without having any fights, that'll be better. Basically, this boss fight is going to be just like any other boss fight in Final Fantasy IX. We're basically going to be primarily worried about getting the steals off of Gizmaluke before we advance the story. Alright. Freya, please be careful. Master Gizmaluke has gone mad. He's being controlled by some strange clowns. So it's hard for me to understand a monster of such a fearsome visage would ever not be crazy and out for blood. But apparently, this evil boss monster that we're gonna fight here soon has been friendly with the Burmesians before and has not attacked them, and has a sort of peaceful, sort of a, I guess, relationship with letting them pass and things like that. Okay, so we don't even have enough MP to use Mighty Guard yet. This could put a huge dent in my plan at this point in time. Vanish. We can vanish one person. We can... Yeah, if we can't even use Mighty Guard yet, then it's gonna be really hard to hold off Gizmaluke's attacks. Let's see what level Gizmaluke is and if it's divided by 3 or not. What we need to do first off is steal. Oh, I think that missed. So no, we're not even good as far as that goes. You know, I feel like I should have had a Rice's Wind ability with Freya by now. We stole the elixir, that's good. I'm trying not to do a whole lot of damage because I want to get all these steals. Mithril Spear, Holy Lance, and Gold Helm. And Angel Earrings are what we're going to teach Rice's Wind. So we got the Magus Hat. And we're going to need... I don't think we had a Mithril Spear yet. I think that's in the next area. So we're just going to keep stealing and possibly using potions. As a matter of fact, I'm definitely going to have Quinn use a potion. Gizmaluke can kind of throw us to the ropes if we're not careful here. Being that we don't have enough MP to use Mighty Guard yet. And this could actually be the lowest level that I have attempted to fight Gizmaluke at ever in any playthrough of this game. Because I do remember having barely enough MP to cast Mighty Guard, you know, whenever I've ever fought him, so... We're looking for an ice staff here. That's what we want. We gotta steal an ice staff for Vivi. I really don't want to have Freya jump too many times either. Because every time Freya comes down, she does HP damage. And we don't want the HP damage to be the thing that kills it. I suppose we could have Vivi attack. That's always a pretty harmless option, right? So we'll have Vivian attack, we'll have Zidane on steal, we'll have the other two on healing, and hope we don't run out of potions before we steal this ice staff. Let's steal this thing. Get that ice staff. Yes. Now we can attack. Blue magic. We can't use any blue magic because we're silenced. So isn't that wonderful? I think Gizmaluke is vulnerable to thunder. Oh, matter of fact, you can also use slow on him, which I don't know why I forgot up until now. We're probably using potions needlessly. We're gonna have to use some potions though now. We have a definite need for them. Okay, so now Gizmaluke is slowed. Use a high potion on Freya, then have Freya use a high potion on Quina. Then we should be set up for the rest of this battle. Start using Thunder with Vivi and attack with Zidane, because we now have all the items from Gizmaloot that we need. Alright, let's do this. We'll actually have Freya jump at this point. We'll have Queena just attack. Hopefully that variable attack does real well. Why did I why? Oh, I stole. I thought I was still stealing the Zidane for some reason, I guess. Whoops. That was a whoopsie on my part. Okay, so we're gonna attack the Zidane. And I'm not feeling incredibly lucky. Oh, I guess I'll feel lucky again on attack here real quick. Ooh, and I'm gonna be using Queena. Matter of fact, I should just... Ooh. That's no good. I'm gonna have to use the Phoenix down on Zidane now. Oh no, is that the end of the battle? Oh, Zidane loses more AP now. Oh, come on, that's so annoying. Well... How many AP did he miss? Oh, 5 AP is not that bad. Still, I mean, it's something that he's missing. Man, that sucks. At least I don't have to waste that Phoenix down that was going to be used to bring him back up. What happened to Master Gizmaloot? You must hurry, His Majesty is in danger. Yeah, so apparently Gizmaloot doesn't go crazy and kill everything that comes through the grotto on a normal basis. Which, that's pretty shocking, because it looks like a genuinely evil creature. Here's the south gate. So this is, Garnet has food poisoned Zidane's crew, used sleeping herb on them, and she's trying to get back to the castle to talk to her mother. Hold it right there. What is the purpose of your visit? Now, if you guys have played other Final Fantasies, you know about Biggs and Wedge. This is Biggs and Wedge, even though they're not named that. They're called the Tall Guard and the Short Guard, but it's basically Biggs and Wedge. They have a shtick in every single Final Fantasy game. I heard workers were needed to fix Southgate. I brought my belongings so that I might live and work here. That's great. Been working on the gate non-stop since the accident, but it's still broken. I need to check your bag. Rules and regulations, you know. What's in the bag? Would you step back? Good, sorry, just doing our job. So, where are you from? He knows the princess is in the bag. Searching for a girl and a middle-aged man. Did you see a pair like that on your way here? Yeah, it's a really tight knot. They didn't want you to open it. Oh, so they're not saying that it's Princess Garnet. It's just somebody that looks exactly like her. Okay. You know how Queen Brain looks. It's hard to believe that she'd have such a beautiful daughter. I don't know why Steiner took offense to that. Oh, are we found out? Ooh. Rotten. It's your least favorite food. The Lindblom delicacy, Geisel pickles. I can't believe how many you brought with you. Can't start my day without him. He has been switched over to the dark side. People who like him all say that. You can go now. Thank you. Dang, Steiner. It's a good thing you have messed up olfactory senses. It's really good. Saved our butts here. We're inside the gate. Princess, you've done it again. Let's find a spot where we won't be seen. That alley looks acceptable. See that chest up there, guys, on top of that covered wagon? We're not going to be able to get there yet. We're going to have to go in this alley first. But a girl and a man are in the way. So, while Steiner is carrying this, he can't climb that ladder, and he'll be carrying this for the rest of the thing, so... Carpenter hands. Things are strange around here. There are rumors of ghosts. How did South Gate get destroyed anyway? Okay, so that's what the carpenter has to say. Now over here is a Maltina racket in a chest behind this barrel. That's the most important item for us to get right now. This gate breaks down a lot because the hinges don't fit very well. This road leads to the bottom of the mist. No one uses it, so there's no need to fix it really. So I just polish up the gate, make it all look nice. That takes care of it for a couple months. Hee hee. He's the reason we couldn't come in through this gate. Princess kicks us from inside the bag. Oh man. I declared bankruptcy and sold my shop. It's called Altair. We sold magic items. It's just a regular shop now. Okay, so... I can't believe you went out of business. Oh, it's that guy. So she's... We'll go ahead and console her. What has already happened? What I mean to say was that now that we are here, there must be things we can do to help the ones we love. You're right, I gotta encourage him. So that gets her out of our way. Alright, so... just leaves the young man over there. Agreed. Need 2 of model number 3. Yes. I'm also new here. I've been working here for 5 months as the chief engineer of Bowden Gate. But he's the only one working under me. That little idiot who's sitting there polishing everything. Great. I'll be going to the back of the castle next month when my contract expires. I'll be joining a team of engineers who are developing a new engine that runs without mist. The world outside the mist continent is uncharted territory, but there's no need to worry about our safety if we can explore it on an airship. Yes, Regent Sid is a technological man, but he's an oglop right now, so he's a technological oglop. There's something we have to tell you. Yep. That guy over there has been leaving it broken. Coast is clear. Let's go. Oh. Hey, hold on. No, we don't want to go over there. Is he gonna search our bag again? Please don't. Search my bag. Uh-oh. Oh yes, we do need a gate pass. Oh, that's the rule and the regulation. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take the gate pass. Oh, cool. So we got the gate pass. So now we can get up there. Now, we still can't get up this ladder. Oh, these people are blissful. She's got a crush on him, and he's like, who is she? Eager to learn. How about the dude we just got in trouble? Come on, you Snorlax-looking guy. I guess we can't talk to him. Oh well, we'll talk to this guy. Oh well. Now we get to go in the alleyway. And now we shouldn't have any interruptions. Ahem. It's foolishness. If all were so easy, why none would suffer in this world? Yes. Please keep an eye out. So she's coming out of the bag with all those stinky pickles. Maybe I'll get changed while he's on lookout. Go over to the other side. Ah! Don't look this way. Oh man. Can you turn around now? Yes, Miss Garnet. You have to call me Garnet until we reach Trino. Don't salute me either. Till we reach Trino, find a way back to the castle. I'll be careful. So yeah, I mean, let's just call her the exact thing she shouldn't be called. That's great. Cable car is gonna take us to the summit. And then Alexandria will be right on beyond the mountain. And she's proud of herself that she's doing this without Zidane. So here is like a little map that we can look at. Bowden Station. Southgate itself is inside Lindblom territory, but the cable car will take us over the Areds Mountains to Alexandria. Notice we've crossed Dali at that point. And this is the Trino Gate, which is where we're heading. Trino, the city of nobles, should not be too far from there. This guy's got something to say. Oh, he just directs us back to the board we've already seen. Here's a potion. And here's Gramo. Do we have mail for Gramo? No, we don't, but he has a favor to ask us. Okay. So I don't think there's anything significant in this shop yet for us to buy. Nope. So we've got a lot of this stuff already. And there's no equipment or weapons or anything, so nothing to worry about there. We can go ahead and save. Although there doesn't seem to be a terrible need for it. Alright, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump on that tram here. Yeah, we're gonna board. And we do now have a gate pass. So remember when we went to that gate before and we weren't able to go through? Now we have the key item to let us do it. And we couldn't have done it without Biggs and Wedge. Sit wherever we want. Okay. But it really won't let us progress the story unless we choose to sit here. Alright. So he's getting ready for departure. But our party's not complete yet. Wait for me. Part-time worker Mary. Thanks for your kind words earlier. No, thank you. Now departing. Now we have a third person on our tram. I feel more relaxed now. You know, come to think of it, a white mage and a knight could kind of blast through everything by themselves. Oh, they went through Chocobo's forest too? Oh, so Garnet was the one who thought of the Geisel pickles. Thoroughly impressed by your intelligence and courage. Good thing we didn't call her Dagger by now, because that would betray her intelligence and courage. Lots of mistakes when Zidane taught me how to talk like this. And he still doesn't like Zidane. Although he does have some wit for a bumpkin. But the way he spoke to you is simply unacceptable. So he's now seeing that Zidane's actually clever, at least. Don't worry about me. Please protect me. See ya. Alright, sir. We're gonna go protect Vermesia. So we're literally on the other side of the Gizmalug's grotto now. So that really was kind of an unnecessary save. But I'm glad I made it, because at any point we could die going through here. And we're going, once again, the opposite way from where the story wants us to go. That's always, always, always the best choice to make. I don't care where you're at. Generally speaking, you always want to go the opposite way from what the story wants you to go. So again, you see that coral ring that we have is getting Vivi healed by the skeleton's thunder magic. That's a huge exploit to have in the beginning of the game. It's an even better exploit if you realize why. Oh man, we're getting thrown down. We got a lot of random encounters now. Oh, here's a nymph. We want this. We want the nymph. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to be able to get her weak. She can run away, but we don't want that. We want to learn the blue magic that the nymph has for us. So we're going to go ahead, attack the nymph with Vivi. We're going to try to eat it. Now we don't have Maneater learned with, well, we have it learned, we don't have it equipped on Freya right now. So hopefully Freya will hit this thing and not kill it. Okay, and then so we can try to eat it again. Oh no. Oh, we have Insomniac on Vivi alone. We don't have Insomniac on Queena yet. But now, hopefully, we can eat this nymph because it's asleep. Okay, nope, that didn't do it. So we're gonna have to use Vivi to attack again. We're gonna have to use a potion on Queena because Queena took some damage getting woken up by Vivi there. So that Insomniac ability was from the Coral Ring, which Vivi is wearing right now. And you can see how important that ability is to have learned with everybody. Because this one little nymph could put our whole party asleep if it wasn't for the people who had Insomniac already engaged. Suppose we could steal with Zidane, because stealing doesn't hurt anything yet. We're going to attack with Vivi more. Ooh, we got an Echo Screen. Suppose we can give Zidane a potion. Try to eat this nymph. If that doesn't work, Vivi's got another hit coming on it. Nope, so we're gonna wait for another hit from Vivi. Oh boy. Alright, so we've stolen an ore. I think we're gonna heal Vivi. No, we'll heal Freya. Of course, we'll have a follow-up attack, which we will have to use. The nymph has a bunch of different statuses that it can inflict. I think we'll give this potion to Zidane and then we'll slow down on potions from here. It's just a simple process of whittling down that HP. As luck would have it, if I had Freya attack this nymph twice, it probably would have killed the nymph. I guess we could give another potion to Queena. Come on, let's eat her. Learn this blue magic and get this show on the road. Because we want the ability to be able to cast Night and make all of our enemies fall asleep as well. Now this blue magic, it doesn't work exclusively for enemies. It works on your party too, which is why it's important to make sure that you have Insomniac on your entire party when you go to use that blue magic. It's possible for everyone to learn Insomniac, so as long as you go ahead and make sure that everybody has it learned and everybody has it equipped, then it's really pretty harmless to use Night on, the entire battle screen, because your party will be immune to it, and of course most of the enemies won't. So hopefully our caution is going to pay off. We definitely want this thing not to die. we definitely want to learn the blue magic from it first. The good news is, I think after we get this blue magic here, this will be the last blue magic that we have to learn for quite a while. Because we have the opportunity to learn a blue magic from the Lizard Man, but we've already learned that blue magic from something else. So then we have the opportunity to learn a blue magic from, I believe, a skeleton perhaps, but we've already learned that from something else. So there's really not a whole lot of enemies that are left to learn blue magic from, assuming that you went back and got some of the blue magics from the earliest possible enemies earlier in the game. So, I mean, at this point, you could probably say that I could have maybe hit this nymph with Freya one more time, because Freya deals pretty much around 100. We learned it. Awesome. But, you know, that is a call that I made based on experience, because I'm normally a lot higher level as a party at this point in the storyline, so Freya's normally like a huge heavy hitter, and again, I believe I normally have the Man-Eater ability equipped, and I don't have that equipped now, so normally when I roll through this spot in the game, Freya's just one-hit KOing everything left and right, so I'm glad that we got to learn the blue ability, and I'm glad that we have some echo screens here, and we will not show any mercy to the next nymph that we find. So we're free to walk around this big cyclone area here. The reason for that cyclone area will be explained in due time. We haven't reached that part of the story yet. We'll go ahead and steal. I think Blizzard is the best to use against a Lizard Man. That protect spell is going to make it really hard for us to hit with physical attacks, so that Blizzard really is the biggest damage dealer right now. Oh, you know what? Actually, what am I thinking? We got that ice staff off of Gizmaluk, so we can go ahead and equip that to Vivi right now. We got the ice staff, which teaches Blizzara and slow. We've already been learning slow on the Magus hat. Let's see. We now have a second Magus hat to trade over to Garnet's party, and now we also have Bronze Vest on Vivi and Quina, because they're both learning Jelly, which is a very important ability. It stops you from getting what's the word? It stops you from getting turned to stone. So we're going to go ahead and probably take off High Tide for right now, just so that we can have Jelly, and then we'll get Ad status. Yeah, this is significantly lower levels than I'm normally used to having at this point in the game. I mean, I would probably have enough stones to equip all that stuff at this point. So here's the cyclone area here. If you can see it better from this area, it's actually a tree fort. So the cyclone is like spinning around the roots of this tree fort. We'll learn why soon enough. A couple of skeletons, this will be an easy battle. The reason why we're straying all the way... ooh, that's the needle fork. The needle fork is what turned that skeleton to stone. And so that skeleton will keep getting a 0 every time we try to attack it with physical damage. And I think even with magical damage as well. Being that we petrification, that's what the word is, I remember now. So being that it was petrified, we won't get the experience from it. We will still get the AP though. So part of the low level Excalibur 2 perfect game walkthrough really relies on Quina being able to get the needle fork and being able to petrify everything and still gain AP from the things that are fought, and to not cause the party to get any XP that isn't absolutely necessary to get through like a boss battle or something like that. So, you know, we got the needle fork and we saw the effect there, and that was really cool. So the whole reason we're over here is for these chocobo tracks that you saw right before we got into this battle. Of course, this is another nymph that now that we have the blue magic ability, we can just immediately pile on and knock her out as quickly as possible. Now we have Blizzara available now that we have the Ice Staff equipped with Vivi, so that's a higher version of Ice Spell. And there we go, 714. Definitely our highest hitter at this point in the game. It will remain that way until Zidane gets a few more levels and his physical attack starts keeping up with that kind of damage output. So now we can call the Chocobo. And here we are. We have but to open the Chocograph menu and select our Chocograph that we had on before. And here, it's easy for me to see because I've played it so many times, but here is obviously where you would dig. Now, who would know back in Chocobo Forest that you wouldn't be able to get it from that point in the game? That it would be something that you would have to actually go ahead and complete more story before you had access to it. And I scoured every part of the beach possible before heading to Gizmaluk's Grotto, and this was incredibly frustrating for me to find the first time, but not so much the second time. And what's this? Strange smoke appeared? Oh no. It's just like Princess Garnet's sleeping herbs all over again. Oh my gosh. We may actually be suffering some effects of some sleeping pill or something. Some smoke. Oh, this is Chocobo's dream world. So what's happening here? Those who come here seek companions and a home. Choco, you seek a quiet life with other chocobos. Am I right? Quay. Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, now you have the ability to cross rivers. So this is how we gain new abilities for our Chocobo. You can only get to the lagoon through a beach. Now, we don't know what he's talking about by the lagoon, but there will be a Chocobo Lagoon later on in the game. The road is long, but you have taken the first step. So now we've gained the reef ability. It's going to allow us to get some of those Chocograph treasures that we couldn't get before. It's also going to allow us to access the Chocobo Reef. So, I mean, we're straight up, you know, we're rocking and rolling now with our blue Chocobo. Now the game wants us to go to Burmecia here, but we're always going to go the opposite direction. So, let's check out this place. Smell of fire and blood. There must have been a huge battle on the other side of that gate. Something smell bad. I get bad feeling. Flower smell good. You smell flower? Queena does whatever she feels like doing. Must learn from his ways. I don't think it's intentional, Freya. No, if I had done as I pleased, I would have been... This flower tastes good. See what I mean? Queen is just dumb. But still. Let's go. Burmecia is just ahead. Yeah, well, we're not going to Burmecia just yet. Got a high potion. We got a tent. Alright, let's see. I believe that's all we can do in this area. I don't think there's a part-time worker over there like there was the last time. But, I mean, if you see, the Burmecia side of this gate is totally decorated, totally ornate, and there's art in it. You know, last time we went to a gate on the Alexandria side, it was just definitely just bare bones brick and mortar, nothing fancy, just sort of whatever it takes to defend the kingdom and no more. So, I mean, that gives you an idea of the difference between the values of each nation, at least in recent history. So we're going to go ahead and run back through the Gizmaluk's Grotto here, because now that we have a Chocobo with the Reef ability, we're going to want to go back to the original area and summon the Chocobo with another Geyselgreen. And we'll be able to get some more Chocographs, and we'll be able to get some more items that are hard to get at this point in the game if you don't know where you're looking. Let's see. This clipper shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we should... Yep, pretty easy. I didn't even have to use one of Vivi's big spells. Okay, so Vivi already has the slow ability learned. That's because we're using the Ice Staff and we have the Magus Hat equipped on him, so he learned that super fast. We're trying to get Zidane to learn what's that, so that we can take the Butterfly Sword off and put the Ogre Sword, what is it called? Ogre... The Ogre back in his hands. It does more damage. Okay, so we're gonna run over here because we gotta find those Chocobo tracks. I mean, I generally will grind out in this game until I have the Ogre back in Zidane's hands. Even before the Festival of the Hunt. Like, if I was going to not broadcast this playthrough... Ooh, shoot. There goes Queena. Anyhow, when you first get to Lindblum, you have the opportunity to synthesize the Butterfly Sword and the Ogre, and you still, generally speaking, have not learned everything you need to learn from the Mithril Dagger. So, I mean, Zidane has plenty of options of weapons to learn from, and normally I would usually learn them all from him just by going out there, out the front door of Lindblum Castle and going up on those high plains and just learning them himself. Like, I'm kind of a freak like that, so we're doing a very minimum grind for what I'm normally used to. Now we got our Chocobo. So, let's open the Chocograph menu. What can we get? We still can't get this uncultivated land for a little while yet. We still won't be able to get the abandoned beach or the cold field. Or the faraway lagoon either. However, there's now a bird's eye lagoon that we can see, if we can get to. Now, I don't know, if you're looking up the mini-map, there's a bay that we're going into that is to the west of the Mist Continent, and there's a bay to the east of the Mist Continent. And here's our bird's eye lagoon thing here. Ooh, second shot. Good. So I'm pretty sure that we have a Chocograph piece that will take us to both of these bays, the East and West Bay. We found a Magician Robe. That's awesome. So, this is the treasure that we wanted off the Eastern Bay. And I'm pretty sure when we get to land, we will find that there's a treasure that we wanted off the... No, this was the Western Bay. I'm pretty sure we'll find a treasure we want off the Eastern Bay. So, let's see. Small Beach, is that the one? That might be the one. So we're gonna go off the eastern coast here and look for the Small Beach. There's a little island over here. And here it is. Ah, first shot. How about that? 4 remedy, 2 elixir, 8 rising sun, and 1 oak staff. Now we don't even have a use for rising suns yet. We don't even have the character that uses those. But we definitely have the character that uses the oak staff. And Vivi is going to be super powerful once we put the oak staff on him. So let's equip some things, right? We got the ice staff still on. Stop, bio, and drain are all learned from the oak staff. Literally, this is the staff that we want most of all. It's got higher attack stat than the staff we have now, which is also good. Auto Potion and MP plus 10%. So, Vivi can't learn MP plus 10% off of this item, but Auto Potion is always good. If I remember correctly, Queena can learn the MP plus 10%. So it's going to be really important for us to get that on Queena as soon as possible. And it's at this point in the game where, you know, we start piling up and building up a reserve of multiple weapons that and items, armors that each of these characters has that needs AP on it. And so we will be going back to Burmecia, where the story wants us to go, and we will be probably grinding in that Burmecia area. Who is that, Chocobo Kupo? Where's Choco? I'm not sure what happened, but he is definitely Choco. So Minnie has not seen our blue Chocobo yet. But why? Oh, legend was true, Kupo. I'll tell you a secret. I'm looking for paradise on Earth. Only chosen Chocobos can evolve and lead their masters to that place, Kupo. Let's evolve Choco so that we can go to that paradise, Kupo. So we're looking at getting all the Chocobo abilities so that we can somehow get to Chocobo Paradise on Earth. So we now have the ability here to play some more Chocobo Hot and Cold. And if you were listening in on the bonus episode earlier, you know that I love me some Chocobo Hot and Cold. So, because we have paid for a game, and Minnie has not told us that there was no more Chocographs here, we can safely assume that there are Chocographs to find at this point in the game. I may actually play another bonus level, another bonus broadcast worth of Chocobo games until I find all the extra Chocographs available right now. Oh man, we're right on top of a long quay here. Here it is. There it is. Amazing, we get 10 extra seconds when we have 0 of them. Okay, so we get 10 seconds to see if we could find anything. I'm not too hopeful. Oh. Come on. Yeah, we got something. Wow, okay. So, next episode will be a bonus episode with more Chocobo Hot and Cold. And it's been fun playing for you guys. This has been StiltzkinKupo84 representing Cat and Fam Gamer TV. Go ahead and like and subscribe and make my daughter as famous as she wants to be as a child video gaming prodigy. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you on the bonus video coming up next.